walking across the stage from Mr. Bethea is one of my new friends. I had the opportunity to meet her on Tuesday, and believe it or not, it feels like we've known each other forever. This is none other than Quddus Jenkins. And Kim is going to be taking some cleansing breaths right now, and she's going to share with you about herself, but more importantly, she's going to share with you about her only son, who is now a memory.
Hello. I'm just like so grateful for this community and the outpouring that came out today. I tell y'all, I was riding through Millville, and it was the first time that I felt real encouraged. Like I felt like my son was actually, somebody stood up for him. And I had to felt that. I went on the street where he got shot at, and I used to go sit on that street after he died, because that's the only place I felt close to him at. And I used to go sit on the street by this tree that he crashed into when he was trying to get to the hospital. And I remember going there one day, and I had on camouflage, I don't know what I was going to do, but I had on a camouflage jacket, and I had on some Timberland boots, and I was sitting in my car, and I didn't realize I had this gear on, and I knew I heard a nail gun, and I thought it was somebody shooting, and I ran, and I never looked at anyone that street. So now I just go to his grave. I'm only saying that to say, like, this is the impact that my son's death has had on me. Valentine's Day last year, my son was murdered in Millville. And since that day, my life has not been the same. He was 19 years old, and he was a father. He was a son. He was a brother, and he was an uncle. He loved his nieces and nephews. He loved school. You know, when he died, the press, I was so hurt, but you know, the press had said some things, but I just really need to clear that up because I got an opportunity to do that. I need to tell y'all the kind of son I really had. The kind of son I really had used to sit on the bed with me and have talks with me about being a man. The son I really had cried when his daughter was born, and I was the one who called and said, "Mom, I got a little girl." The son I had played baseball, and he was good at it. The son I had dreams. That was the son I had. My son wasn't the person that they portrayed in the paper. I love my son. He loved his mother. He loved his sisters, and he loved his daughter, and he loved his nephews, and he loved his niece. And most of all, he loved life. Today, as I'm riding through Millville, I'm leaning on my horn. I tell you, I was almost out of gas. I forgot who was driving. and he kept saying 10 miles, and I'm like, I wonder if this thing's accurate. And I'm like, please God, look, I pray Pastor Morgan. I said, please God, don't let this car run out of gas. And I was with another mother, and I've been with a lot of moms, and I want to say to the mothers, like, I feel your pain. There's nothing in the world, nothing. It ain't nothing anybody can do to me today. Nothing. There's no pain like losing your child. I can be walking down the street, and I say, can't they see? Like, he's not here. Like, I think everybody should know. Because the pain is so great. And sometimes I don't know how I feel. And sometimes I'm numb. And sometimes I wonder if I'm dreaming. Sometimes I hear his voice, and sometimes I call his name, right? And he don't answer, but I still hear him. I have his daughter with me today, and I tell y'all it's been hard to get her because she looked just like him. But I thank God for her. And she's 3. And she was in the car too. And we was going that one. I gotta tell y'all, this was a day. I don't know how y'all felt. I had to get out and hug the pastor. Like, I just got so emotional. I'm coming up the street and I'm overwhelmed. Even if we reach one person today, then we've done what we need to do. I had my son's picture, and I said, you don't want your mother to go through what I went through, right? I said, you see my son? You see his mama? I got an opportunity to do that today. You know? My mouth is so dry. I'm gonna get off the stage. But before I do, I really want to thank everybody that took the drive. I want to thank everybody that came out here today. I want to thank this organization. I don't even know who I'm speaking for. All I know is they said show up and I was here.
All right.
And I just want to thank everybody who showed up for my son, Quddus Jenkins. Born September 22nd, 1988. He died February 14th, 2008. No mother, no father, no one should ever have to feel this. We know that it may happen, but it doesn't have to. If we step up and do something, I don't care what it is that we do. Thank you very much.